here she is. It's been a few months since I did an update on this, and it's came a long way since then. I can't really remember where it was at in my last video. Probably should have watched that before I made this video, but that's okay. I'm gonna jump right into it. So as you can see from before, the obvious is I finally got the up pipes made. Got the dump tube and the exhaust shooting right out of the hood. What else did I do? Got a few other things: Golden Eagle oil, dipstick, Golden Eagle cap. Just looking around the bay trying to see what I did. I changed up this piping. I used to have it going through there. Now it just stays in the bay. Tile wastegate is actually on there nice. Before I had it, it was like a flange that went to the V-band, because before it was bolted up 2 bolts. I'll probably actually show you what I mean right here. So this was the one before. It just bolted to that and then bolted to it. Just didn't look very nice, you know. So, and that's actually the old intercooler. Here's my slicks, and here's the new intercooler mounted. It actually goes up in there. You can't really see the whole way, but it actually ends right there. So what I did was mounted my chase base overflow right on the back of my intercooler. What I did was made a bracket out of aluminum, drilled a couple holes in it, and mounted the overflow on the back of that. And that also holds my intercooler up too. So I used these 2 holes from the stock radius support, went down, grabbed the bracket that I made that bolts to the intercooler, so that way I have the option to bolt some things to it if I want. Got plenty of room back here, as you can see. I also added the password JDM bumper release, or whatever you want to call it. Just makes it easy for me. I used to always zip tie it, and it's just a pain to get back there. So these work really well. Don't really care about, you know, it looking like that or me having to drill into the bumper. Bring us over here. I did True Heart drilled and slotted rotors, new pads, Pro Car Innovations side skirts. I believe these are the 4-inch ones. Fit really well. I was gonna go with the CC racing ones, but kind of don't like how they bolt to the stock one. This one you get to take the stock one right off, and then that goes on like that. I did the full raised traction bars. Actually welded them to the control arm instead of bolting them. I know bolting them works too, but it's just not the route I wanted to go. I did a new transmission with a Quaif, however you pronounce it, LSD. Painted the tranny. Did a torque mount, which was real fun. I actually had a cut. Oh, you can't see it because my bumper's on, but I won't take it off. I had a cut into the frame to actually get off the to get off the bolt, because as some of you guys know, when you go into, when you do those 3 bolts right there, most of the time they just spin on the back, so you have to cut into it. If you haven't done that yet, you're not going fast. So let me just think real quick, guys, what else I did. Basically, as you can see, I switched the valve cover fittings on the back now, because I have the catch can that goes right there. It's actually in here right now. It's in my garage, but I'm in the middle of finishing up wiring the battery to the trunk. So I got everything in there to finish that up. You can't see, but so I'm going to wire the battery to the trunk. I gotta install the kill switch for the track that connects to my starter, so it's gonna go from the starter up to here. Get rid of that middle piece, the stock one, and then we'll just make it go all the way back to the battery and then the shut-off switch. And then I installed the hood pins, which look really good. I'm pretty happy with those. Let me see if I can actually, bear with me a second here. I'm gonna shut the hood so you guys can actually see how they look. I got something in the way, let's see. Alright, here it goes, ready? See that? So, these things actually work really good. I'm pretty impressed how much I paid for them. That's it. They're locked like that. I'll leave that one open because I'm going to open it up again, but there you go, like that. There's my hood exit. Pretty rad. I'm just going to make a plate that goes around it, some sort of design. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do for the design yet, but all in all, I'm pretty happy with how it's came out. I've been working on 2 cars this summer, the Mugen and this car, so between them both, I've actually got a lot done. I'm pretty happy with how they've turned out. Mugen motor's actually right here again. I got a PRL Motorsports turbo kit. I'm ready to go on. This is a 5862 Precision Journal bearing turbo. And yeah, I have the R&D thermal exhaust to go on, V-band. And here's my catch can right here, guys. So that will be going on the EK, the race car. I have this available if anybody wants it. It is for B16 LS or H22 Blackwork Racing. I thought it actually got a distributor with it for my whole coil on plug setup, and come to find out the person that ran it actually cut the distributor because this is for an LS. So I guess you can use it with the B series VTEC motors if you cut off those mounts right there. But I didn't want to just run one. He said you could, and I'm pretty sure you can, but I'd rather just use my GSR distributor. So what I did was I went ahead and bought nice Speed Factory Racing block off cover here. So now this will actually go right where my distributor cap was, which is going to be pretty rad. Pretty pumped about that. Speed Factory Racing, shout out to you guys for hooking me up lately with fast shipping and being really nice when I ask questions all the time. I guess most people don't want to answer your questions, but these guys always get right back to me. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to do a little update. I've been so busy working on these cars that I haven't really been posting many videos. I know I told myself at the beginning of this summer, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to start, taking my YouTube channel to the next level and really posting a lot of content on there. But between the builds and everything going on, I have been just keeping my head down in the garage and just working. So this right here, I'll show you guys, is a Chase Bays power steering delete. So the right way to do it without looping it, because I do have the loop, and I know some of you guys are going to say, oh, you can just loop it, blah, blah, blah. I do have the DevSport loop, but I'm going to tell you right now, let me just turn on the light. The DevSport loop's no good because it doesn't provide any sort of way for the bubbles or air to kind of back up and bubble and do its thing when you make pressure in the rack. So, this allows it to bubble up in there and overflow if need be or something inside here without making a mess and without blowing out, seals and whatever inside the steering rack. So this is no good. I'm going to junk that. I'm going to run this. I'm just worried about trying to get down to the, I can show you, the bolts for the power steering. So here's my power steering. And yeah, guys, I'm still running power steering on my setup. One of the fastest all-wheel drive Civics right now that holds the record is still running power steering, so it's all good. So it's not these ones, but it's the ones right behind it. It won't focus in. Of course it won't, but it's the ones right behind that, guys. And I'm worried about it because it's pretty far underneath there and they look pretty rusted. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm trying to get this thing up to the track for Import Face-Off October 6th. So hopefully I can see some of you guys there. Look out for this car. She'll be out there ripping on black Lenzos. I think I told you I did the intercooler right. Went with bigger intercooler. And that's it, guys. I'm just going to wire up my coil on plug as soon as the Speed Factory Racing coil on plug piece comes in. I have the Blackwork Racing one. It just didn't fit really good. And like I said, I got this Speed Factory Racing, so I just wanted to match it. So other than that, today I just been working on this. I put a new bracket because the stock one was only held on by one bolt there. So now it's not going to go anywhere. Put some new bolts in here. And then some new bolts in there, all Allens. So those also ain't going to go anywhere. Flush mounted on my valve cover. Obviously, the up pipes, you guys saw that. New LSD in there, new LS transmission. Gears look good. I did the K2 slave, K2 master cylinder, and I'm pretty excited to try this thing out. So if you liked my builds, and I'm sorry I haven't posted much content, but I'll work on that. So please like, subscribe, and comment if you like this video. Follow me on Instagram at JesseK410. And I'll see you guys out there.